You are listening to the Mohua Show, where it's all about celebrating the Junoon among changemakers and their journey.
But if you're doing it for yourself, doesn't matter what, you will keep doing it again and again.
What inspired you to take the plunge into entrepreneurship so early on in life? Like 21, everybody's figuring out boyfriends and dates, solo trips and girl trips. What made you pursue business?
Dedication, and don't just do it because somebody is asking you to do it. You have to be willing to do it for yourself because you want to build a life for yourself, you want to build your career. Only then will you be motivated. You will put an end to it. But if you're doing it for yourself, doesn't matter what, you will keep doing it again and again. I think there's always a hit that you need in your life to achieve something. If everything is going very smoothly, you will never take that one step in your life. So yes, something like that in my life and my family as well. And at the end, Marwadi is. So I've always been surrounded with family members, papa ke friends, mama ke friends who are successful business and they are just doing wonderful with their life. And there I was doing a 10,000 rupees salary job. Honestly, job cannot give you that.
From a 9,000 rupees salary to building a multi-crore jewelry brand, our guest today didn't just start young, she started smart. No showroom, no paid ads, no big team, just passion, Facebook Lives and WhatsApp. This is how her brand became a brand to watch. While others were figuring out Zoom backgrounds, she was selling jewelry live on Facebook during the pandemic and scaling fast. What does it take to turn a love for fashion into a business that breaks barriers and builds a community, especially as a woman in a traditional industry? So if you've ever wondered how to grow a business with heart, hustle, and a phone in your hand, this one's for you. Please welcome Panasha Siotia, who started her entrepreneurial journey at just 21. You heard me right, just 21. She turned her passion for fashion and jewelry into House of Parati, a thriving direct-to-consumer brand that scaled during the pandemic, all while selling live on Facebook and chatting with customers on WhatsApp. From tackling stereotypes in a traditional industry to building trust in a digital-first world, Panasha is redefining how young women lead, sell, and scale. So let's just dive in. Welcome, Panasha, in today's episode. Such an honor for me to have you on my show today.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So let's just start at the very beginning. What inspired you to take the plunge into entrepreneurship so early on in life? Like 21, everybody's figuring out boyfriends and dates and, solo trips and girl trips. What made you pursue business?
I think there's always a hit that you need in your life to achieve something. If everything is going very smoothly, you will never take that one step in your life. So, yes, something like that in my life and my family as well. And at the end, मारवाड़ी है कहते हैं ना मारवाड़ी के खून में होता है बिजनेस करना. So I've always been surrounded with family members, papa ke friends, mama ke friends who are successful business and they are just doing wonderful with their life. And there I was doing a 10,000 rupees salary job. So obviously a huge gap in lifestyle, a huge gap in the way we are dressing, the way we are talking, the kind of places we are going. So I was like, nahi, ye to nahi ho sakta. We need to reach somewhere in life, and honestly, job cannot give you that.
So what was the hit,
Yes.
Panasha? Do you mind sharing with us?
The hit was after pandemic, actually during the pandemic. Uh, Papa decided to leave us, and it was just me, Mama, and Bhaiya. And Bhaiya already had a job, but again, which was only for 35,000. I got a job in Delhi, which was for 10K. Total 45,000, three people in Delhi, South Delhi. It's obviously impossible to survive. You can barely meet your basic needs. And the situation was like कि अगर कोई घर पे भी आ रहा है उनको दो अच्छे फ्रूट्स भी लाके देने हैं तो एक्स्ट्रा पैसा चाहिए उसके लिए. So yeah, that's the hit that struck me from like within a period of I think 2 to 3 months. I was like, no, ये तो नहीं हो सकता. Need to do something in life.
You're a warrior. You've spoken about your first job paying 9,000 rupees. What was the moment you knew, you wanted to break out of the 9 to 5 grind and start something of your own? Of course, there is a hit, but there's always a certain point in your life. I mean, I look back at my own self when one day I cried so much and I, didn't know how I would reboot all over again. And I just began. I got out of my house and went into a coffee shop and started writing. And I remember that day even now, and I was so hesitant when I walked up those steps, Panasha. So tell me about that one moment that you remember.
Okay, that triggering moment in your life.
Yes.
So I'm not going to take the brand name, but I was working with a company. They sell shoes in Select City Mall, in fact. So I was just a sales girl over there. So the way it worked was like if a customer comes in, they are like, okay, I like this pair of shoes and I want it in size 37. So we are supposed to go inside the stock room. There's a stock boy who will help us with the sizes. I just normally told him कि भैया 37 size दे दीजिए please इसमें. And he was extremely rude to me. Like, he spoke to me in a manner I could not imagine would anybody talk to me, because honestly, I've never faced people being rude to me in life. And the way he spoke to me कि नहीं अभी यहाँ पे ये सब नहीं होगा, तुम खुद से देख लो जा करके, मुझे आकर के काम मत बोलो. Maybe he was going through a rough time in his life, that is why he behaved like that. But that was my triggering point. I was like, a staff boy cannot talk to me like this. That's the moment I immediately, मैंने कुछ reaction नहीं दिया. I just picked up my bag and I walked straight out of the showroom. And the manager was standing there and he was like, Panasha, क्या हुआ? I was like, no, sorry, but I'm done. This is my moment. I'm done. I cannot take this beyond. एंड मैं घर आके बैठ गई थी एंड मम्मा तो चिल्लाई है मुझ पे कि तू दे 1 बजे घर पे क्या कर रही है. It's your job. You're supposed to be there. What are you doing here? So I was like, no, mama, let's do something. Let's create something.
Kudos, kudos. So House of Parathi is a full-fledged digital brand today. What were the early days like when you were selling jewelry, without a showroom?
Uh, Obviously, it has not been an easy journey. We have tried multiple platforms. We have tried Flipkart. We have tried Amazon in the very beginning. But again, दिक्कत उसमें ये आ रही थी कि we had to store everything in their stock room, which was obviously chargeable, and the Amazon percentage cut itself was very high. And that went on for like I think 3 to 4 months, but then we realized कि no, कुछ घर पे बच नहीं रहा है इससे, बल्कि हमारा लग ही रहा है. And randomly, Mama was scrolling Facebook one day and she came across a live show that was going on, and she just showed it to me. And I'm a very camera shy person, very camera shy. So she was very scared to even ask me, ki, Panasha, would you be willing to do this? And then I saw that and I was like, I don't see any other option because Amazon was not working out for us apparently. And so, yeah, starting with the first live show, I still remember the very first live show itself, we got 12 orders. And that's when we realized, okay, this is working. This is working incredibly. Although it was just a 400 rupee earring, but still, it was. So, yeah, that's when we realized, okay, this is something we need to
You
work
found a
on.
customer in me already, and I'm a big order of jewelry and clothes. So hats off to women like you, who have this sort of a courage. But how do you build trust, with customers, especially in this business, which is so fleeting? And when they walk into a store and see jewelry for themselves, so कैसे वो relationship develop करते हो?
See, live shows is an amazing platform to build one-to-one personal interaction with customers, जो website पे कभी नहीं हो सकता. They are watching me live and they can ask me any question right there and there in the comment section ki okay Panasha, will this look good, iska quality kaisa hai, what is your policy of return and exchange. Direct interaction with the owner, and I'm right there, I have to answer it to them. Another best part, website mein there are pictures being uploaded which can be edited. Live shows mein they are looking at the piece of jewelry in natural lighting with no editing, it's real time. So they can actually see the color and the quality of the piece. I'm styling it on. They can see the look after wearing it. And like I said, most importantly, one-on-one interaction with me itself. Like, just ask me whatever you have.
So, it's not just about showing up for a life. What's your secret to keeping viewers engaged and actually driving sales in real time? It isn't easy at all, Panasha, कि खरीदें. लोग तो खरीदना ही नहीं चाहते, वो पैसे नहीं निकालना चाहते पॉकेट से. तो वो वाला चैलेंज कैसे आपने ब्रिज किया है?
Uh, to be very honest, ये वाला जवाब आई थिंक मेरे कस्टमर्स ही दिए हैं मुझे in life. The one feedback I have always gotten since the very beginning, since I started doing live show. Panasha, everything looks good on you. You're styling a earring, तुम लाइव शो में पहन के दिखा रही हो, मन करता है यार इस पे अच्छा लग रहा है, हम पे भी अच्छा लगेगा. You're wearing a necklace, it is suiting on your neck and हमें लगता है कि यार हम पे भी अच्छा लगेगा. So I think इसका जवाब मेरे customers ने दिया है कि when I style them, they like it the way I'm styling it, and that brings in confidence in them that they will also look just as beautiful.
Oh, lovely, Panasha. I love that. So, how much of thought you really put into details? Your packaging feels like an experience. What made you focus on that aspect? Or, when did you start thinking about packaging?
Again, I will tell you this one thing. Entire brand building, my customers have done for me. उन्होंने मुझे एक एक स्टेप पे हेल्प किया है, गाइड किया है, एंड आई एम रियली नॉट जोकिंग अबाउट दिस. जब पहला डिलीवरी गया था फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट लाइव शो, इयरिंग का पीस पीछे से उसका जो स्टिक होता है वो टूट के पहुंचा था. कस्टमर ने खुद मुझे बैठ के कॉल किया एंड शी वाज लाइक कि पनाशा यू आर स्टार्टिंग सो यंग, आई जस्ट वांट टू गिव यू अ फीडबैक. अगर तुम इसमें प्रॉपर्ली बबल रैप करके एंड ऐसे करके सेंड करोगी ना तो मे बी द पीस विल कम इंटैक्ट एंड वो ब्रेक नहीं होगा. And that's when we changed our entire packaging game. Okay, we need proper boxes which has cushioning at the bottom ताकि और ज़्यादा soft रहे material, and then 2 layers of bubble wrap and then again a bubble wrap on the box. And obviously it's all about packaging these days. You're getting something, you want to have a nice opening feel, like हाँ आप कुछ खोल के देख रहे हो तो थोड़ा सा luxury वाला feel चाहिए.
Organic marketing is clearly your strength. So, how did you grow your Facebook page from 6K to 35K without paid ads? Not easy.
Consistency. Only consistency. There is no other answer to this. It's been 5 years. For 3 years of my live shows, the viewership was ranging between 60 to 70. And I was actually fed up of that. And I used to talk to Mama कि Mama ये grow नहीं हो रहा है. We need to do something. We need to invest money in marketing or something. Bhaiya over here said, just keep going. Do whatever you're doing. सुबह उठो, headache हो रहा है, doesn't matter. Take a tablet, go to your live show. मन नहीं कर रहा है, doesn't matter. Put a smile on your face, go do a live show. एक single day ऐसा नहीं गया जो मैंने live show miss किया है, apart from Sundays. The consistency, and today the average viewership is 150 per live show. So yes, it's all about being consistent. Just don't give up. Believe in what you're doing and provide great service. People want service. आप service दोगे, they will keep coming back to you.
If I was right now in Delhi, I would have come and personally given you a tight hug because it is so amazing for me personally to hear these kind of stories. I mean, amazing, Panasha. You're a brilliant example of marketing without spending a rupee on ads. So, what worked for you in building a loyal customer base?
Service. Service after sales. Even after 2 years, if a customer is approaching me, doesn't matter, we will give her complete service. Whether it is repolishing, whether it is even changing a piece, kabhi stone nikal ke jhad gaya, turant replace. Doesn't matter how long it has been since she has purchased the piece of jewelry, we will provide complete service. And even if she's sending the product to us, unko agar shipping charges bhi pay nahi kar raha hai, even we will pay that for her. कि ठीक है, you want your piece to be repaired or replaced, we will provide that to you even 5 years after selling the piece.
Wonderful. Let's talk WhatsApp. So, how do you use things like broadcasts and status updates to actually boost sales? What's the secret to building a brand that speaks, to both urban and rural buyers? I think it'll be fantastic for people who want to embark on this sort of a business to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Okay. So about the WhatsApp and broadcast channels, it is not every time कि सब कोई live है and they are able to see कि okay, what is Panasha showcasing. Many a times they miss the live shows. So we make sure every single link is being sent on the broadcast list. वो लोग बाद में recorded भी देखते हैं. And with me, to be very honest, my sales are always after 2 to 3 days of live shows, which means people are watching it recorded in their comfort time. जब उनको time मिल रहा है आराम से खोल के देखते तो links उनके पास already WhatsApp पे हैं. अगर वो ना करूँगी तो obviously it's not necessary कि everybody can join in live. So yes, that helps me. And when it comes to rural and urban area as well, there is one review I will share with you. This beautiful customer of mine, and she's very loyal to us. Okay, so she bought a piece of jewelry and उसने बस एक रिव्यू लिखा था कि Panasha, pieces like this getting, I don't remember the town name, some town in Madhya Pradesh, छोटा सा town था. Panasha, getting pieces like this was a dream for me. And she had apparently shifted from Bangalore after marriage. So she was like, I had no access. There is no market here, there is no place here. But with you, I have been able to get these amazing pieces of jewelry right at my home without stepping outside. So, yes, connecting rural and urban, that's how we do it. Wherever you
Lovely.
say in India, we will deliver it.
You built something powerful in a traditionally male dominated space. What challenges have you faced as a woman entrepreneur and how did you navigate them? Did you face any, Panasha?
Honestly, no. As compared to male dominated, no, I did not face any of those challenges.
And finally, what advice would you give to someone who wants to turn a passion like jewelry or fashion into a profitable business that you have done, Panasha?
Dedication, and don't just do it because somebody is asking you to do it. You have to be willing to do it for yourself because you want to build a life for yourself, you want to build your career.
Yeah.
Only then will you be motivated. अगर कोई और बोलेगा आप 2 दिन करोगे 4 दिन करोगे, you will put an end to it. But if you're doing it for yourself, doesn't matter what, you will keep doing it again and again. Like this is my own thing. So even if I'm going out for a party से वापस घर आते वक्त, I get some time in the car, I'm again chatting. I went for a trip, I still remember, I'll share this one thing with you. The first trip after starting Parati was Maldives, me, Mama and Bhaiya. Maldives में just imagine a beautiful scenario. You're in an overwater villa. आप उस पे trampoline पे बैठे हुए हो. You're looking at the ocean and the fishes and everything. Mama भैया are enjoying having wine and I'm chatting over there non-stop. Mama बोल रही तुम क्या कर रही हो? Do you see the view around yourself? It's beautiful. Just enjoy the nature. And I was like, I know, but we are able to afford this view because I'm chatting over here. So I can't keep my customers waiting. So yes, if you're doing it for yourself, things will happen.
Kudos. I am clapping right here for you. It is such an honor to have you, Panasha, today with me. So,
It's
from a
an honor to be here.
9,000 rupees job to a multi-crore brand, Panasha Siotia's journey shows what's possible with passion, persistence, and a phone in hand. If her story inspired you, share this episode and don't forget to follow for more conversations with bold, creative change makers like Panasha. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Thank you, Panasha, for being on this
Thank
episode.
you. Thank you so much.